The United States Space Force made headlines on the 20th of December 2019, although officials note that there were talks going on way before this. On the 18th of June 2018, the former President of the United States revealed that plans were being put into place to begin a Space Force. This military service would be operating in space and everything that revolves around space. This is the first of its kind, and it got many people asking questions. One being, why do we need a Space Force? If there's no threat beyond Earth, why is this necessary? The United States Space Force said the following on their website. The United States Space Force is a separate and distinct branch of the armed services, organized under the Department of the Air Force, in a manner very similar to how the Marine Corps is organized under the Department of the Navy. End quote. The Space Force's Vice Chief of Space Operations General David Thompson has just said that China is moving at twice the rate of the United States in regards to developing capabilities in space, something that he notes has been raised multiple times. General David Thompson said the following during the Reagan National Defense Forum on the 5th of December 2021. The fact that in essence on average they're building and fielding and updating their space capabilities at twice the rate we are, means that very soon if we don't start accelerating our development and delivery capabilities, they will exceed us. 2030 is not an unreasonable estimate of when China could surpass the US in space capabilities. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was also very vocal about how quickly China was developing their space fleet, and warned that at this moment in time China and the United States are in direct competition with each other, going on to say the following. We've seen 2 decades of breakneck modernization by the People's Liberation Army, and China's military is on pace to become a peer competitor to the United States in Asia, and eventually around the world. End quote. He said that hopefully this doesn't spill over and mean that there's going to be another conflict, but did note that China has been for the last few years a growing economic powerhouse, and that the United States needs to step up its game if it wants to stay ahead. Other officials also warn that China is everywhere at the moment, and that they're trying to become a global powerhouse, noting that not only have their nuclear arsenal grown massively in the last few years, but their scientists and researchers are making rapid advancements in outer space and cyberspace, with one US official saying that the United States cybersecurity is nothing compared to China's. Nicholas Chalin, who at the time served as Chief Software Officer for the US government and Air Force, revealed on social media that he was stepping down from his position, and said that the United States has no competing fighting chance against China in 15 to 20 years. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin carried on with the following. Now we always assess not just capabilities, but also intentions and actions, and the leaders of the Chinese Communist Party have been increasingly vocal about their dissatisfaction with the prevailing order, and about their aim of displacing America from its global leadership role. They have been seen misusing technology to advance its repressive agenda at home, and exporting the tools of autocracy abroad. End quote. Global defense experts have also been vocal about how much Russia and China are expanding their military, with one expert saying that they've never seen this type of expansion before, and that it should be a worry for US officials. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin did say though that the worst outcome here is conflict, and that this has to be avoided, otherwise millions of people could lose their lives. He said the following. We seek neither confrontation nor conflict, and as President Biden has repeatedly made clear, we are not seeking a new Cold War or a divided world. So yes, we are facing a formidable challenge, but America isn't a country that fears competition, and we're going to meet this one with confidence and resolve, not panic and pessimism. At this moment in time, the US's approach would be one of deterrence, and to prevent conflict, and to establish common sense guardrails. We will always stand ready to prevail in conflict, but America's defense will always be rooted in our resolve to prevent conflict, So we are actively seeking open lines of communication with China's defense leaders, especially in a crisis, and both our diplomats and our militaries. We are taking steps to reduce risk and to prevent miscalculations." End quote. China's current president hasn't been quiet during all of this, saying that China has global ambitions, and is even predicted that by the year 2049, China will be able to fight, win, and take over the United States with ease. President Joe Biden said the following in regards to this message: "China is the only country capable of combining its economic, diplomatic, military, and technological power to mount a sustained challenge to a stable and open international system." Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said though that the United States will always be a powerhouse, and this comes down to the US's connections, saying that the United States has a commitment to countries such as the United Kingdom and Australia. He continued with the following: "We are building on a lesson that I learned over 4 decades in uniform. In war and in peace, we are always stronger when we work together with our friends." End quote. Those on the panel said that these things need to be highlighted, and that it sends a message home to the United States that they may not be as advanced as they think they are. Nicholas Chalian, who was the Chief Software Officer for the US government and Air Force, ended by saying the following: "It's already a done deal. It's already over in my opinion." With one article detailing the following: "China was set to dominate the future of the world, controlling everything from media narratives to geopolitics." This criticism comes after US departments were included in a cyber attack, with those working within the department saying that hackers were trying to get hold of sensitive information, saying that they also attacked UK officials as well. It's suspected that the hackers in question were Russians, although this hasn't been confirmed. These photographs have just been shared online, and they show what appear to be a futuristic-looking aircraft. The photos are said to be taken at the site of the Helendale Radar Cross-Section Facility in California. The individual who posted the images said that the site is operated by Lockheed Martin and is used to measure our radar reflection of stealth aircraft models. It's not known who shared the images, with some saying that it could have been a Lockheed Martin worker, as they would have had access to the site, while others said that it's unlikely that they shared them on purpose, saying that these aircrafts are usually part of secret programs, and that normally a small team is only allowed access to it. The poster didn't go into detail how they were able to get access to these images, but did say that it could be part of a black project, and noted that the aircraft is very streamlined and doesn't have any wheels. The user posted the photographs to a group that investigates strange objects and also stealth aircrafts, and some of the users suggested that it could have been part of the Aurora project. For those unaware, Aurora is allegedly a top-secret stealth aircraft that was first manufactured during the 1980s, with aviation researchers saying that the program has run into the modern day. In 2006, Black Project watcher and aviation writer Bill Sweatman said the following about the project: "Does Aurora exist? Years of pursuit have led me to believe that yes, Aurora is most likely in active development, spurred on by recent advances that have allowed technology to catch up with the ambition that launched the program a generation ago." End quote. It's for this reason, along with various sightings of mysterious aircrafts, that some believe that there's a top secret program within the government that's creating hyper-advanced aircrafts. One user said the following: "The fact that this thing has no wheels and appears to be from the future makes me think this could be part of a secret program." The background of the photograph also matches that of the Helendale test range. I'm not sure how these photographs have made their way online, but to me they look like they could show a classified aircraft. End quote. Other users went on to say that this advanced aircraft could be part of the Black Triangle phenomenon. Black Triangles are a type of super advanced aircraft that's been reported by everyday people for the last 70 years. It's unknown whether they belong to the military, as they've never come forward to claim that they're behind the sightings, but aviation experts have said that these crafts could be part of a top secret black project, and that these crafts are the most advanced aircrafts within the military. There is some confusion over what these crafts are and who they belong to. Some have linked them to mysterious flying objects, saying that these aircrafts are too advanced for humans, while others have said that actually the TR-3B Black Manta, and that they're currently being created by a small team within the US military. As mentioned, very little is known about these aircrafts, and no military has come forward to claim that they're behind the sightings. For this reason, amateur researchers have spent countless hours trying to track down leads in order to find out who's creating them. One of the issues that many have faced is that these aircrafts are able to fly at extremely high speeds, hover motionless without making a sound, can hit Gs that no human would be able to handle, and can fly higher than any other aircraft on the planet. For this reason, more out there theories have been put forward in order to explain what these crafts are. Another user said that the images could show a new type of stealth aircraft, but as someone pointed out, the aircraft has no wheels, and doesn't match any other stealth aircrafts out there. Another user said the following: "These photographs have only just been uploaded, and I have no idea who would take these within a restricted area. Whatever this craft is and whatever program it belongs to, it looks super advanced. I'm looking forward to finding out more about this." End quote. Although some have said that these crafts belong to one project, which is said to be the Aurora, others have said the Black Triangles and the Aurora crafts are actually different, saying that there's some key differences which sets these aircrafts apart. Some aviation researchers have said that eyewitnesses who have seen the alleged Aurora planes report that they give off sonic booms, while witnesses who have watched the Black Triangles have never detailed them giving off sonic booms. These Black Triangles are also said to make no noise at all, and the majority of witnesses only see them because they happen to be looking up in the sky at the right time, noting that no noise was present during the encounter. Pilots have even come forward with their encounters with these mysterious Black Triangles, saying that there's a big difference between Black Project aircrafts and the Triangles. One pilot estimated that one of these crafts flew past him, and it was easily going at speeds exceeding 2,500 miles per hour. One of the issues when it comes to these Black Triangles is that we know they're real, as thousands of people from all around the world have come forward with their sightings and photographs. The problem that people have is that we don't know who owns them. They've been spotted in pretty much every country across the world, and yet we're no closer to understanding who's creating these hyper-advanced aircrafts. Various questions remain. How are these crafts able to hover motionless in the sky without making a sound? How can they go from a standstill to thousands of miles per hour within a few seconds? And why does no one seem to know anything about them? Another mystery surrounding these crafts is that they're able to seemingly sneak into restricted airspace, causing some to question if they actually belong to the military, as jets have been seen chasing these triangles out of restricted airspace. So what do you guys make of these photographs? And what do you think of the Black Triangles? Do you think they belong to the military? And how do you think they're able to achieve what they do? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.